May I now invite the Honorable Speaker of the House to preside over the session.
Honorable members of the Parliament, I welcome you all to the National Youth Parliament. I would like to start the session by an oath or a affirmation taking. Mr. Secretary General, please proceed.
Mr. Kashyap Mishra, Mr. Kashyap Mishra, who stands and elected from Attibele constituency of Karnataka, will take oath or affirmation. Mr. Mishra, do you want to take oath or affirmation? And in which language?
I, Kashyap Mishra, have been elected as the member of Youth Parliament. I, as a responsible member of Youth Parliament, do solemnly pledge that I shall perform my duty with sincerity, dignity and dedication. I pledge to uphold the values of democracy, respect the Constitution of India and conduct myself with decorum, discipline and honesty. May my word reflect the true spirit of responsible citizenship and democratic value. Thank you.
Now I would like to start the session. I would now invite Honorable Prime Minister to start the session in favor of the motion.
Good morning, Speaker, and to all the members of the Parliament. Sir Speaker, in every age, progress has faced resistance. From the invention of the wheel to the arrival of the electricity, people feared what they didn't understand. Today, it's artificial intelligence. Honorable members, today we present a transformative bill, the AI Empowerment Act 2025. AI is no longer science fiction. It is a reality, and it holds the power to revolutionize governance, education, healthcare, and even security. It is a creation of human intelligence meant to serve mankind. AI is helping doctors to save lives with early cancer detection. It's helping farmers to predict climate patterns. It's making transport safer, helping students learn better, and even supporting disabled individuals. Should we fear a tool that can help us solve the very problems we have struggled for centuries? Shall we reject a tool that can help us empower every sector of our society? Let us build a future with it, not fear it. I urge this House to vote in favor of AI. Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Good morning, respected Sir Speaker and all the members of the Parliament. While we celebrate our innovation, let us not be blind to the dangers it is going to bring. I agree with the point that AI is powerful. Yes, it is powerful. But unregulated power can be destructive. Every day, humans are losing their jobs to machines, biases are being coded into systems, and our privacy is just being compromised. Who is held responsible when an AI system makes a mistake? The same AI which we applaud today could be the same force which manipulates our opinions, invades in personal lives, and also deepens inequalities. We don't oppose AI, but we do oppose the blind dependence on it. I urge this House to vote against the unchecked spread of AI. Thank you, Sir Speaker, and all the members of the Parliament.
Good morning, Honorable Speaker, sir, respected members of Parliament. As a member of Parliament of Technology and a representative of the ruling party, I proudly say that technology is shaping a new India. This is not the India that will follow the future. It will define it. Allow me to share a few real-life success stories. During pandemic, AI helped scientists track the virus and produce vaccines faster. In villages, drones are used to deliver medicines and check crops, which is helping farmers. In schools, AI tools are used by teachers to personalize the education for the students who struggle. So education becomes personalized and effective. But let us be clear, AI is not a threat. It's a tool by humans, guided with ethics and powered by purpose. It cannot replace human intelligence, judgment and empathy, but it can amplify them if we use them wisely. Our goal is to train the youth, invest in innovation and ensure India leads in the digital revolution. We are not here to watch the future unfold. We are here to make it happen, not just as users but as creators. Thank you, Sir Speaker. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Good morning, Sir Speaker and all the members of the Parliament. Sir Speaker, as the Minister of Technology said that AI is very useful, but I think the Minister is trying to mislead us. Because AI is coded by humans and that's the problem. It learns from human data, including our flaws, our prejudice and our divisions. AI systems have not only showed racial and gender but also economic bias in hiring and policing. How can we trust a machine which don't even understand what empathy is? I'm not denying that this code is brilliant, but it is not always just. The people around us, they say we should retrain the workers. But who will hire them once these machines will become more smarter and cheaper? The same question I would like to ask to the ruling party. Would they hire those workers once these machines will become more smarter and cheaper? I think that this statement is justifying that AI replaces jobs. What will happen to those poor workers and their families once they get to know that their jobs have been replaced by AI? I would also like to share some real life incidents where it's proven that AI has replaced jobs. Microsoft had laid over 15,000 employees in 2025. Those employees were urged to upskill in AI or risk their jobs. In May 2024, in a discount store in UK, there was a woman who was wrongly flagged by a shoplifter and AI claimed face recognition system called FaceWatched. She was publicly searched and banned from all the stores, despite of being innocent. Impact on her was a reputational damage and emotional problems. I think automation is just solving the jobs faster than we are creating new ones. I'm not saying this, but some online platforms such as Forbes and International Artificial Intelligence Jobs.net have declared that AI is replacing jobs. When the AI came the first time, I didn't know I would say this, but yeah. Will we become a society where only coders and robots thrive and rest of us will be left behind? Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Good morning, Sir Speaker, and all the members of the Parliament. As a representative of Education and Youth Affairs, Sir Speaker, being a student, I can say AI has changed the way we learn. Language learning apps like Duolingo help me in English, and that's the reason why I'm good at it now. Math platforms solve problems step by step, and science simulations allow us to perform experiments virtually. Children in small villages and towns are learning through AI-based apps. Isn't this true empowerment? At the period of COVID-19, we all had online classes, powered by Google or Zoom links. I would like to ask a question to the opposition team. Wasn't it a part of AI? AI isn't just for the rich, but it is a bridge for the underprivileged too. Thank you.
Good morning, Sir Speaker and all the members of the Parliament. I am the Minister of Education and Youth Affairs. I am standing here on the behalf of Youth Affairs leader. Sir Speaker, I want to speak not just as a youth leader but as a student. AI is replacing teachers with screens and turning children into passive consumers. Well, personalized learning is just a fancy word, but what we need is a personal connection. Are we building smarter students or lazier minds? So let's not sacrifice education for convenience. Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Good morning, Sir Speaker and all the members of Parliament. I, from the ruling party, being the Minister of Health and Medical Research, have observed many people suffering due to lack of medical treatment in many areas. This situation can be overcome by the proper use of AI. AI in healthcare is revolutionizing diagnosis and treatment. Doctors are now using AI tools to detect diseases like cancer at a very early stage and save countless lives. During surgeries, AI-assisted robots helps with precision and reduce recovery time. And mainly, let's not forget about the mental health. AI chatbots help people when doctors are not available. I would like to conclude my speech by saying that AI is not replacing doctors, but it's strengthening them. Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Good morning, Sir Speaker and the members of the Parliament. Being from the opposition party as the Minister of Health and Medicine, I think that AI might assist doctors, but it can never replace them. If an AI does a mistake, who is to blame? The AI, the company that made the AI, or the doctor? Take an example of the Babylon Health in UK. An AI chatbot misdiagnosed an heart attack for a panic attack, resulting in the death of the patient, which shows that AI can miss life-threatening conditions. AI also requires a huge amount of your personal data to make a diagnosis, which is not at all secure. As in India, a majority of hospitals don't have the technology to keep your digital data safe. Doctors are not just robots who treat people. They provide comfort and understanding to the patient's suffering. Taking mental health support from chatbots, that is completely dangerous. There have been cases where teenagers and adults have gone too far with AI. Let's take a case from Belgium in 2023. A man took his life after the prolonged conversation with an AI. His widow later on told that the AI was encouraging harmful thoughts rather than telling him to take human help. Even the World Health Organization, WHO, in 2023 said that people should not rely on AI for mental health support. Machines can never replace therapists. We must be really cautious. Medical field is not a place for experimentation. Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Good morning, Sir Speaker and all the members of the Parliament. I, from the ruling party, is the member of Environment and Disaster Response. So, I'm accountable for all the causes of the disasters that would occur in this area. Disasters are unpredictable in environment. There might occur any disaster at any point of time. So, in order to prevent this, AI predicts the cyclones and earthquakes earlier than anyone else. AI-powered drones spots the forest fires and even reduces the carbon emissions by optimizing the energy use. Finally, I would like to say that AI is not a threat, but is a silent worker that works day and night, safeguarding our environment and keeping it protected. Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Good morning, Sir Speaker and all Parliament members. As the ruling party said, AI can predict disaster, but it can also create one. Data centers that power AI consume enormous amount of electricity and water that have been harming our environment. AI-controlled machines are used as weapons. Drones, surveillance, warfare. This is not protection, this is just destruction. Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Good morning to our Honorable Sir Speaker and to the members of the Parliament present here today. According to me, AI is empowering the future, especially in the context of rural development. India lives in its villages, and AI is helping us bring real changes to those villages. Thanks to AI-powered tools that farmers receive real-time weather update, crop suggestions, and soil quality report, all from their smartphone. Applications like Kisan AI and AgriBot are helping small-scale farmers to help increase their yield. In remote areas, AI-enabled medical vans and tools are helping doctors detect diseases early where hospitals are miles away. Digital literacy programs in villages are helping to personalize learning so that even a first generation learner can learn and study in their own language at their own pace. Yes, I do agree that argument that we must use AI with responsibility and ethics, but we cannot forget its potential to bridge the gap between rural and urban India. So I strongly say this, AI is not a threat to rural development, but it's the very tool we need to use to empower our villages and uplift millions. Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Good morning, Sir Speaker, and all esteemed Parliament members. From rural development perspective, I vehemently oppose the AI initiative in rural development. While AI might look promising on the paper, but it's deeply concerning in our rural India. In villages, basic needs like literacy, internet, and electricity are still a challenge. How do we expect this AI to solve problems when the foundation itself is weak? When AI replaces human in agricultural field, where do you think these all million farmers go? When digital tools like automated machines and drone-based farming replace this local wisdom and age-old knowledge of experienced farmers is dismissed. Can AI feel the soil or sense the weather or understand the tradition passed down to generation by our farmers? Many rural people are unaware of data privacy and digital frauds. Who will be responsible if the data has been misused? Let us not forget that our rural youth needs employment, not these smart devices. If this AI takes over these ones that give them dignity and purpose, what future are we creating for them? Artificial intelligence in its current form is widening the gap, not bridging it. So, while AI might look a progress tool in rural areas and urban areas, but it might be a silent force for job loss and blind dependence. Let us not push technology where human touch, trust and tradition are more important. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Sir Speakers and members of Parliament. I am MP of Art, Culture and Media. AI is not just about science, it is partner in creativity. It helps machine learn, solve problems and make decisions today. AI is composing music, restoring ancient art and even helping write draft novels. Museums are also using AI to create immersive experience and preserve cultural heritage. We can also see AI in mobile phones, games and hospitals. Let's not fear change, let's embrace AI as a cultural companion, as it is improving our lives in many creative and helpful ways. Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Good morning, Sir Speaker, and all the members of the Parliament. Being a member of Art, Culture and Media, as the ruling minister has said that art and culture is being enhanced by AI. So, I just want to know, can AI truly feel the pain behind the poem, the brushstroke of a painter and the rhythm of a folk song? AI-generated art is an imitation, not inspiration. It steals the creativity of a human being and offers no soul in return. So, if culture becomes a good, then humanity loses its voice. Thank you.
Good morning, Sir Speaker and all the members of the Parliament. I stand before you as the MP of Women and Child Development. Sir Speaker, AI is just not a tool for progress, but a lifeline of hope for millions of women and children across our nation. AI is helping create smarter and personalized lessons and activities for students to learn their own pace and language, which is bettermenting students who come from underprivileged backgrounds, which is providing them free, fair and equal opportunities of education. AI chatbots and helplines are offering free guidance and legal counselings for women in distress, even in places where support centers do not exist. AI is helping working mothers to monitor their child's health and education side by side using smart gadgets and devices to monitor their children's progress, using and bridging the gap between work and care. I could tell that AI is helping create a safer environment for all. AI developed apps such as Raksha and Safety Pin are helping women feel safer by alerting the authorities during the times of emergencies. In short, I could tell that AI is helping women and developing them and progressing children in all aspects, making our services accessible, faster and more efficient. Let's not forget that every technology needs regulation, but in its wise use, AI can be a shield, a guide, a bridge to tomorrow for all the citizens of India. Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Good morning, Sir Speaker, and all the members of the Parliament. Being from the opposition party as the MP for Women and Child Development, I think that AI may appear to be a gift to modern science, but I rise against the motion because when it comes to women and children, the risks are too high and too real. Let's remember that AI are not humans. It cannot understand the emotion, trauma, or abuse the way a real counselor or social worker can. Replacing human help with AI may dehumanize care. Women and children are most vulnerable to online abuse and data misuse. Many AI apps collect personal data, but who protect this sensitive information from exploitation? Deepfakes and AI-generated images are creating serious threats to women's dignity and online safety. AI is being used to harass and defame women in ways we have never seen before. Children using AI-powered devices at a very young age can develop addiction, isolation, and screen dependency. Are we building a smarter generation or a lonelier one? Technology without strong ethical control can harm more than help. AI must never replace the human touch need for emotional support, safety, and moral guidance. Therefore, I believe that AI in its current unregulated state is not empowering women and children, but it is silently endangering them. Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Good morning, Sir Speaker, and everyone present in the Parliament. Sir Speaker, I proudly represent our village background and I stand for the ruling party because I've seen with my own eyes how AI is slowly transforming our lives for the better. A few years ago, my father used to rely only on his guesswork for farming. Now, with an AI on his phone, he gets real-time weather updates, suggestions on which crops to grow, and finally, the alerts about the pests and diseases spreading around. Earlier, you had to travel many kilometers just to get a doctor. Now, with AI-based health diagnosis, my grandmother's BP and sugar levels are checked in our own village. Our government school just got a new smart board. AI tools are helping students learn their local languages and the ones who are struggling are now enjoying learning. AI is like a bridge. It connects a small village to big opportunities and it helps us dream bigger and that we all can reach the future. Yes, we need support, training and access. But AI is not the enemy. It is the engine that can lead all of us to the future. Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Sir Speaker and all the members of Parliament. Sir Speaker, I come from a small village where internet signals vanish when it's rain. People talk about AI changing their lives, but what about us who are still waiting for a proper school, hospitals and electricity? They say that AI will bring smart farming, but our farmer doesn't need any kinds of drones. They need fair prices, good seeds and rain. They say that AI helps in education, but half of the students in our village don't have smartphones and laptops. If AI replaces the jobs of farmers and tailors, what will happen to our families? I agree that AI helps teachers to teach, but what about the students who are over dependent upon shortcuts? Let's not call it empowerment. If it empowers few of them and rest of them lies behind.
So, Speaker and the members of the Parliament, the opposition blames AI for job loss. But isn't it our job to retain our workforce and teach new skills? We just didn't buy electricity just because it has been replaced by lanterns. Well, I come from a very well-developed city where the technology is growing faster and I can proudly say that yes, AI has changed the way we live, learn and grow. In fact, I use AI to learn new languages, solve my maths problems and even to do science experiments in a very better way. AI isn't just for the students like me only. With the right access, AI could be used for the students from the villages also, if we provide them smart classes and proper devices. My mother uses AI-powered apps to manage health, groceries and even for the safety purpose. My friend's blind sister uses AI reading tool to study and to score very good marks in her academics. AI isn't about replacing humans. It's about how AI is helping humans to become a better one. So instead of fearing AI, let us focus on how AI could be accessible to each and every person, whether it's rich or poor, urban or rural. Let's use this opportunity to build a better future where nobody is left behind, because AI belongs to each and every person. Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Good morning, Sir Speaker and Honorable Parliament members. I stand on behalf of Student Council. I stand on behalf of Student Council. The ruling party says that AI is helpful, but how? Taking their jobs, making them depend on it? I think they're not using their own critical thinking or creativity. And if they continue use of AI, I think they will not be to proceed progress works. Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Good morning, Sir Speaker and honorable members of the Parliament. I rise today not just as a farmer representative, but as the voice of soil and the voice of villages that feeds our nation. Everybody talks about how artificial intelligence is changing the world. But what about those people who are left behind? In many villages, there is no proper internet and no digital literacy. Yet we are told to use AI-based farming tools and apps. Big machines with AI are replacing the jobs of farm laborers. Traditional knowledge passed for generations is now being ignored because of these fancy technologies. Who will teach an 80-year-old farmer how to use an AI drone? Who will protect the farmer's data which is being misused by big companies? AI may be the future, but when it includes us, right now it feels like it's just replacing us. We don't need artificial intelligence, we just need accessible intelligence which can understand our language, our needs and our lives. Until that happens, AI is not empowering us, it's just endangering our identity, our livelihood and our way of life. Thank you, Sir Speaker.
Good morning, Honorable Speaker and respected members of the Parliament. As a writer, I believe words carry not just meaning but soul. I stand in front of you not to debate AI but to defend human imagination. Yes, I agree. Artificial intelligence can write poems, stories or even a book. But do those words really contain pain, struggle, memories and love? No machine has sat all night writing its dreams in a diary. No robot has cried over a heartbreak poem. If we let AI take over our creativity, we might lose something very precious, which is human touch. The poems must be faster but not finer. Hence, let AI assist us, not replace us. Thank you.
Sir Speaker, AI is not perfect, but neither were any of our inventions. So, instead of banning it, let's build it with wisdom. Let's put ethical rules in place. Let's educate the public. And let's ensure AI works with us, not against us. I urge this House to vote in favor of empowering the future. Thank you, sir.
Sir Speaker, when technology becomes more powerful than its creators, it becomes destruction, danger and burden for all. We are not anti-AI, we are pro-human. Let us pause, let us regulate, let us protect the human dignity before it's too late. And let us also put the human dignity before our innovation. I urge this House to vote against the motion before we build something which is out of our control. Thank you, Sir Speaker, and all the members of the Parliament.
Thank you to both sides for their passionate and thoughtful arguments. This House has heard powerful points about the promise and perils of AI. Let the young minds of the Parliament be reminded that the future is not something we enter, but something we shape.
This is Sanvi reporting live after a thought-provoking mock parliament session held today at Shriram Public School. The topic AI, empowering the future or endangering it, sparked with passionate arguments from both the sides of the House. The Prime Minister and several cabinet ministers spoke in the favor of AI, highlighting its role in healthcare, education, rural development and national security. They said AI is a tool of progress that must be used responsibly. However, the opposition party raised critical concerns. The farmer representative questions AI's accessibility in rural areas. The writer showed concern of losing creative minds. And the Women and Child Development Minister pointed at the risk of AI bias and online safety. This session did not end with a final answer, but with a message that AI is only powerful when guided by humans. This was more than a session. This was like a mirror to the future we all aspire